guys, today we're going to be talking about the latest collection from OPI. This one is called the Terribly Nice Collection, and it is their holiday 2023 collection or winter 2023 collection. I know it is only September. I'm not ready for holiday collections, but it's just how the market works. So I bought this collection from polishpick.com. The official release date is October 1st. Right now they are running pre-sales, so I will of course have their website linked in the description box below for you. We have 14 polishes to look at, so let's go ahead and get right into the swatches. All right, we're gonna start out with the red cream in the collection just to get it out of the way. This one is called Rebel with a Clause. I do love the name, and as you can see, this is an amazing formula. This is a medium red cream shade, and it is absolutely beautiful. The formula is absolutely perfect. If you're in need of a brand new red, this one will be a good one for you. It's just the perfect classic OPI red. There's not much more that I can say about it. Again, excellent formula, and I didn't even really need this second coat, but you guys know that I always do 2 coats of every single manicure and swatch just because I think it just looks better. I don't know, for good measure. But yeah, this one is an absolutely gorgeous red, and I really, really love the name of it. Next up, we have Hot and Cold, and this one is a black base with multicolored glitter. I think that OPI was trying to go for a, regular like black glitter crelly like they do in the indie nail polish world, but I don't think they did very well. The base is not just black, but it also is kind of pearly, so right off the bat, I hate that. And I don't know, this just, it doesn't look as nice as it could have looked. The formula is okay, the glitters are a little bit on the chunky side. It wasn't terribly difficult to apply, but I just don't think they nailed it with this shade. Next up, we've got Five Golden Flings, and I'm seeing this one described as an opulent gold metallic, and I don't agree. Again, I think they were going for a type of crelly formula here because there are little glitters in this. There's very fine glitters, or are they like metallic shreds? Something like that. Metallic shreds, I think, looks like what these are. I'm looking at the bottle right now. Very fine metallic shreds. This is okay, but I feel like this is a fall color. Like, this would have made more sense to me in a fall collection. It kind of sticks out oddly in a winter collection. The formula was okay, it was easy to use, but just kind of an odd color choice here. Next up, we've got Peppermint Bark and Bite, and this one is described as a shimmering dark green. This one has an okay formula. There's nothing really wrong with this one at all. It has beautiful shimmer running throughout, so I think this is one of the good ones of the collection. I did get full opacity for this one in 2 coats. So yeah, overall, I feel like this one is a good holiday color. I think it could also be used in the fall time. So overall, this is a really pretty polish. It has a great formula. The first so far of this collection that I like. This is not going to be difficult to remove because it's not glitter, it's just shimmer. So yeah, this one is a good one. Next up, we've got Shaking My Sugarplums, and this is a bluish purplish shimmer, and this one is also really, really beautiful. This actually looks like an indie polish. It's so gorgeous. It has a lot of shimmer packed in here, so see, this is what I mean when I say that we know that OPI can do better, because look at how beautiful this is. I do feel like this color is a bit out of place in a holiday or winter collection. I don't know, maybe wintry, maybe it's a little wintry. I don't know. I just feel like this could have worked for a spring collection also. But overall, this one has a great formula, and I really do like this shade. It's very beautiful. Next up, we've got It's a Wonderful Spice, and again, this one is described as a metallic shade, just like Five Golden Flings was, and I just feel like that's not completely correct. It has like metallic flakes, very small metallic flakes inside, but I wouldn't describe it as a metallic shade. See, this one is kind of jelly-ish with metallic flecks inside. And this one is very, very out of place for me. I mean, it's not a bad color, but I feel like we've seen shades like this before from OPI over and over again. Mural Mural on the Wall comes to mind. So not a bad shade, but I feel like it would have made more sense in a spring and maybe possibly a summer collection, not so much a winter/holiday collection. Next up is Yay or Nay, and this is just like the previous shade that we saw, again described as a silver gray metallic. I, again, don't see it that way. This one, again, feels more like a fall shade to me. I'm okay with OPI kind of experimenting with different like metallic flecks and stuff like that. I'm totally fine with that, but I feel like this one and Five Golden Flings definitely could have been in an earthy fall collection and they would have made a lot more sense. This for winter or holiday, it doesn't make much sense to me. The formula is okay, no issues there. I got full opacity in 2 coats and nothing will be difficult to remove. Next up, we've got Hot Toddy Naughty. I hate that name. And this one is described as a brown shimmer. This one is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Formula is perfection. I did check to make sure that it wasn't a magnetic because we've seen OPI use magnetic pigments for shades like this before. It's not a magnetic. Great formula, beautiful polish, but we just saw them do something like this last year, I think it was, or the year before. It hasn't been that long. So I just feel like they're releasing similar colors way too close together. That's my only complaint with this because otherwise this is an absolutely stunning color. I love it. Next up, we've got Blame the Mistletoe, and this is a fuchsia shimmer. And once again, OPI does these fuchsia colors really, really often. The formula on this one is amazing. It's practically a one coater. It's a beautiful polish, but again, they've done this and they've done it recently. So too much of the same stuff coming out too close together. But yeah, it's a beautiful polish. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And like I said, that formula, I mean, look at it. It's pretty much applying itself. But again, we've just seen quite a bit of this from OPI already. So I feel like they need to turn a new leaf here. Next up, we've got Sickeningly Sweet, and this one is a lilac cream. This one is a really beautiful cream. It actually gave me full coverage in 2 coats, which I was happy with because usually shades like this from OPI, you need a 3rd coat. I don't really understand the name. I feel like the name is more of a Halloween themed kind of polish, like Sickeningly Sweet because of all the candy you've eaten. But yeah, overall the color is beautiful. Again, not really striking me as holiday-y, but it's a beautiful shade. So I definitely do like this one. Again, though, OPI does shades like this quite often. I have quite a few that look almost identical to this. Next up, we've got Put On Something Ice, and this one is a light base or clear base with multicolored glitter, and I'm putting it over Sickeningly Sweet. It looks gorgeous over Sickeningly Sweet. I really like it this way, but by itself, which I'm going to show you next, not so much my favorite. It's got this frosty finish to it, and it's something that OPI does quite often, and honestly, I hate it. As a topper over the lilac cream, it's beautiful, but on its own, it's never going to build up to full opacity. I don't like it. I don't understand why OPI gives us these frosty shades so often. I feel like they do it all the time. And I've heard other people complain about it too, and it's just not my favorite. I am showing you here both ways, as a topper and on its own, because I know that everybody likes to see that, and this will be difficult to remove because it does have glitter. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these frosty shades that OPI gives us quite a bit of. Next up, we've got Let's Scrooge, and I feel like that name is kind of weird. Like, what does that mean? Let's Scrooge. Anyway, this one is a teal shimmer shade. This one has a really nice formula, excellent quality formula. The shimmer in it is very beautiful. It's like a little bluish shimmer, icy kind of shimmer. Absolutely gorgeous. I did get full opacity with this one in 2 coats. I don't know if I like this color in a winter or holiday collection, but I'm just glad that it's actually a pretty polish and that it has a very nice formula. Next up, we've got Salty Sweet Nothings, and this is described as a nude champagne metallic shade. This one, again, OPI gives us shades like this very often, and in my opinion, they're not all that pretty. I can't think of names off the top of my head, but I know I've seen shades like this from OPI before. It has an okay formula, nothing wrong with it. It's not going to be difficult to remove. I got full opacity in 2 coats, but it's just something that we've seen from OPI before and quite often too. And lastly, we have Chillum with Kindness, and this is a ethereal white shimmer. So this one is pretty, but again, we've seen this from OPI recently. The one that comes to mind is Snow Day in LA, and it's very, very similar. And I did need 3 coats for opacity here because on a few nails I did have dark spots. The formula is a good formula, but it is more on the sheer side. I mean, this shade is pretty. There's nothing wrong with the shade besides, you having to kind of build it up a little bit. But it's a white. It's a very light white, so kind of expected. It's just, again, that we've seen these types of shades from OPI quite often. So, yeah, this one is pretty to me, but I'm not excited about it. And here we have the entire Terribly Nice collection. There you have it, guys. Swatches of the OPI Terribly Nice collection for holiday/winter 2023. What did you guys think of these? I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I don't like this collection. I feel like this is a pretty boring collection and some of the colors don't even feel festive or wintry at all. For example, this one, it's a wonderful spice. This is like a coral color. Since when is coral a holiday color or a winter color? Since never. Then we have, we have these like frosty polishes that they're always doing, put on something ice. These frosty polishes with glitter. I don't know how many times people have to say that these are horrible for OPI to stop making them. These are just not cute. They are very pretty in the bottle. I will give them that. They're gorgeous in the bottle. My husband dropped his remote. That's probably what you heard. Anyway, they are gorgeous in the bottle, but on the nail by themselves, they don't look great. This one to me only looks good as a topper. Then we've got the usual red cream, which I'm not mad about. I know that this is a top seller and everybody who goes to get their nails done in the salon usually wants a really nice red for the holidays. I'm not mad about it. I mean, OPI has a million reds, but this is a good one. It has a really nice formula. If OPI ever released a red and it had a bad formula, ooh, I think they would be ripped to shreds in the nail polish community. But at least this one has a really good formula. It is a 1-coater, so they did good with this one. But I'm just looking down at everything else. This one in particular, yay or nay. What is this? This like odd glitter mix. This is horrible. This is not cute. They have what, 1, 2, 3 polishes that have this glitter mix. This is Five Golden Flings and it's a wonderful spice. Again, I just don't get it, you guys. I don't get it. And then I feel like this color, Shaking My Sugarplums, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful color, but to me, it doesn't scream winter or holiday. This to me looked more like a spring color. I don't know, guys. I am just not feeling this collection at all. I feel like it's actually one of OPI's worst holiday collections in recent years. In recent years, they had actually been doing a really nice job with holiday collections. Like we've gotten hollow polishes, we've gotten some really nice glitters. It's been good, but I feel like they definitely missed the mark for this year's collection. I can't recommend this collection. I cannot recommend it. I don't like it. I don't feel like it's good. I feel like OPI can do much better. And I'm just looking at all the polishes to see if I can find something positive to say, oh, and this purple cream, I love purple. If you've been, here on my channel for an extended period of time, you'll notice that I like purple, and also if you have eyes. This is a good cream. This has a good formula, completely opaque in 2 coats. It's called Sickeningly Sweet. But since when is this a winter or holiday color? Again, this is spring. So, yeah. Like I said, I just keep trying to find redeeming qualities in some of these, and it's just not there for me. I know OPI can do better. We've seen them do better, years ago. So I know that they can do better. This collection to me is a big miss. I really want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. So please be sure to sound off. Let me know. Let me know if I'm being too harsh. Let me know if you completely disagree with me and you love this collection. Just talk it out with me. Maybe you'll be able to convince me that this isn't that bad. Like I mentioned in the intro, this collection is available to order in a pre-sale at polishpick.com. Again, I will have them linked in the description box below for you. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!